Have you guys heard of a Turbo 3000D fuel atomizer bad boy? Something that does a lot of stuff for your fuel capacity on a diesel. I got one right there. It's right here. Here's what's inside a Turbo 3000D. I cut one open. They use a lot of Loctite to, let's focus, there we go, to lock these up. There's a big secret inside these things. I had to actually cut it open. I took my 9 grinder here, cut it open. Let's see what's inside here. First off, these are pretty high tech. Look at this. Here's a brass fitting with grooves cut in it. Look at that. That must really intensify the fuel going inside the engine. That's pretty amazing there. That must add a lot of fuel density. I don't know what that really does. Does it make the fuel? Is that like a magic wand, magic carpet maybe? I don't know what that is. But that's the fitting that's Loctite in there. You'll see here I had to diagram it to get the Loctite. I tried some heat, wouldn't take it off. It had some epoxy stuff to lock that in there so you couldn't see the secret. But here's top secret inside there. Look at that. That's a Turbo 3000D. Look at that. That is just a secret of horsepower. That is the secret to build some horsepower. I have never seen something in the world. I mean, that's more than nitrous. I mean, for this thing here to add 1 or 2 miles per gallon, look at that. Look at the fuel restriction in that thing. That must add an immense amount of fuel flow to have these crossed pieces of, I think maybe, it's not magnetic. It must be like brass or copper. Boy, that's the secret of the world right here. Matter of fact, I pulled this off a guy's engine, and he couldn't believe how much better it ran when I pulled it off. Maybe there was something wrong with his engine and not this, but I had to cut one open to see what was in here. I've heard about these for the past 25 years or so. Had to cut one open. Anyway, just to show the public what's inside a Turbo 3000D fuel atomizer. This was on an electronic cat engine. Remind you, it goes from this size or fitting here, restricts down to there. That does restrict fuel flow. Then it goes into this cross. That's not even the cross of Jesus. I mean, that's can't be that impressive, you know. There we go. Anyway, that's what a Turbo 3000D is. Just so everybody knows. A Turbo 3000D. That's the mighty secret. The mighty snake oil secret of our Turbo 3000D.